Welcome, everyone, to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Baylor Bears, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Spartans will kick it away to start us off. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Bears offense takes the field for the first time today. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. There's strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Back to throw, it's Robertson. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. The Bears will have it 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Wilson. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. On the move, it's Washington. Makes a man miss.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
Off the RPO, complete. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He unleashes a long one. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
So the Michigan State Spartans offense will have its first possession of the game. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Makes the catch. It's Kelly. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. The offense lining up for a first down play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Childs. Complete to the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Spartans have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he wants it all. Makes the grab along the left sideline for the huge gain. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Michigan State. Extra point here will tie the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown.
And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Maybe some nerves on that return, but a fortunate bounce, and they'll retain possession. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. They'll start this drive going to the air. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. A little screen to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends hanging the decibel meter on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Washington. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. First play of the drive comes from the 41. To the air, it's Childs. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really
breaks into the open. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Grab near the sticks. It's Kelly. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Kelly.
Man, this guy's closing in quickly on 100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way, he has been making a big play. And that's something the defense, they have to be aware of moving forward.
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Kelly. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Got his man to the left. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. With the run on 1st and goal. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. They come to the line of scrimmage full of guts, passing on the field goal attempt that would give them the lead and going for the touchdown on 4th down. Fires into the end zone. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Dropping back, it's Robertson. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. Finds a seam. He's at the 40. At the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Bears!
And man, what a game-changing type play. The offense throwing the football deep in their own end, and they're probably thinking to themselves, hey, let's just get some more space. Let's try to get a 1st down and give ourselves room to work with. What an individual effort by the receiver after he had the ball in his hand, taking it all the way, coast to coast on that touchdown.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Spartans headed quickly to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. He's got it down the left side. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. And the Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kelly.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Zings it complete to the right. The Spartans pick up the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Back to pass, it's Childs. He's going to take off. Oh, he's got some space. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. From the gun, looking for a man. Trying to find the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Sparty.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Washington. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Got a man. It's Prentice. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Wilson. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the back. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Makes the catch. It's Cameron. Breaks out another sweet move and gets it down to the 40. And the Bears in a good spot here with second and short. To the air, it's Robertson. Caught near the sticks, it's Cameron. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. They're going back to the ground.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, putting in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the marker. It's Prentice. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Prentice. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. He wants to throw it. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Baylor! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Back to throw, it's Childs. He's got it. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
Going to try to get it himself.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And the Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Kelly. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Makes the grab. It's Bullard. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on first down. catch in the middle. It's Fuller. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. Just enough time to get off one more snap. From the gun. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a fascinating one going on in East Lansing. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Spartan Stadium.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll start this third quarter with a run. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
And how about this young fella? He's slinging the pill, man. His completion percentage is through the roof. Dude, he's over 80% right now. Everything he's throwing is working, using the whole field, using multiple receivers. He looks like a different cat from what we've seen all throughout the season.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
You cannot make a bigger statement on offense than your head coach deciding to go for it on fourth down, deep in your own end, early in the game, and they get it somehow running the football. Wow.
Looking for a man. It's Childs. Finds the tight end. At the 45 on his way. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. That might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could...
There he goes! They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. The Spartans lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Spartans need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Wants to throw. It's Childs. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. Just drives it between the uprights. And they go back on top. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Bringing it out. And the returner will be brought down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted. The defense has set him up. Got him down quickly after the pick, but man, do you have to take care of the ball down here, and they didn't. They'll mark it at the 27. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, partner. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about
turning it on! They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Scanning the field, it's Childs. Got it! You know why he's piling up all these yards, David? Because the receivers won't let the ball hit the ground.
You remember that Jameis Winston game we called on a Thursday night? The ball didn't even hit the ground, did it?
It did not. 2 incomplete passes caught out of bounds. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Man, when I was at Florida, Steve Spurrier would wait for this opportunity in a game 4th and inches, and he'd signal in red Snoopy. Quarterback sneak. It works every time.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan State. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Good timing on the quick out. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Or will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Washington. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends hanging the decibel meter on third down. Finds his tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They go to the ground. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Looking downfield, it's Childs. He'll pull it down and run. First down and more. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the effort.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Spartans will try to move the chains on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, running back on the move. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to fire on 2nd down. It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, Sparty. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Robertson. Got his man. Makes his man miss. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Tosses it incomplete.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Fires to the big fella. How about those sweet twinkle toes-like moves as he gets to the 38?
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And that one's way too far for everybody.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Leaves it with the back. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. He uncorks one deep. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want.
Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Spartans are rolling down the field. Looking downfield, it's Childs. The short hands, it's Bullard. He's brought down the 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Holmes and fires complete to the right. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. And the Spartans have it with a 1st and goal. Trying to barge their way in. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this is an area of the field, man, who can be more physical. And you know I'm going to run the football a lot of times on these goal-to-go situations. 1st and goal, can I be physical? Can I get closer? The defense won that physical battle. Interested to see now if the offense thinks they can still run, or do they go to the passing game?
Touchdown, Spartans! And the stomping has commenced. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Robertson. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Cameron. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
And the Bears will keep this drive going. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance.
Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Setting up the screen. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. The offense uses a timeout, 15 seconds left to play. The Bears send out the punt unit. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. QB draw. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And after this play, the cake will be baked. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. And he'll be tackled, and that'll bring us to the end of the game. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively.